Steve, South Shields on Saturday. We seem to be in a constant must-win scenario.
Yeah, we are. You know, we are. We've got to get as many wins as we possibly can, and every game that goes by where we don't achieve that, they become more and more important. So, yeah, absolutely, must-win game. Everyone will be now. We're playing against a very good side, a side that's different to what we've faced certainly recently. Very different to Alfreton, very different to Tamworth, very different to Banbury. They do try and play football, try and play out through the back. Got a lot of pace up top. They've been very successful by doing it. So, and like ourselves who do try and play, they've got a pitch that probably suits that a little bit more. So it should be a good game of football.
Inconsistency plagues us though, doesn't it? And we're all hoping that we have one of our better days on Saturday.
Yeah, no, that's been the biggest frustration, the consistency levels, not of the effort, and not of the not of the will to try and win games, but probably the belief in themselves and the confidence in what we try to do. Sometimes it's been lacking, especially when we go good long spells without scoring goals. When we're playing really well, you can sometimes see that, but belief is going to be huge between now and the end of the season, and they have to believe the same way that we do, and that they can win more games than we lose now.
Yeah. It's all down to confidence, isn't it? Not conceding the first goal, for example, and instead scoring it at the other end.
Yeah, I think, as I said, Saturday is another example of just real fine margins, which at the moment never seem to go our way. I thought the first half was really even. I thought, well, the facts will prove that we had probably twice the amount of shots they had, but we give away a penalty. We knock off, same as Tamworth. We knock off for a split second, and we're punished. And that never seems to happen to us in the other way. So, and that can't be luck. We have to keep complete focus for 90 minutes. We can't have those wayward moments.
No midweek game, so you've had a chance to have 2 training sessions with the lads Tuesday and tonight, and you'll be working on a few things like chance creation and finishing.
We've worked on it since day one. We need to score goals to win games. I think we've been relatively strong without the ball. I don't think even the games that we've lost, we haven't been peppered. The goal hasn't been peppered. So it's all about creating and scoring goals, and that's something that, if you look at any team really, they'll all try and work on that. We're not doing anything differently to probably everybody else, but there's just different ways. We've got different personnel to teams in our league, so we've got to find ways. We can't go route one. We can't put loads of air on the ball and put loads of balls in the box, because we haven't got the personnel to do that. We need to drag teams around. We need to play from back to front, from side to side. We need to be patient. I think the best move of the game on Saturday was the offside goal, but I think that followed about a 15-16 pass move where we were really patient, and that's the sort of way that we're going to have to play, and that's the way we'll break teams down.
In terms of strengthening the squad, we've got to look at the goalkeeping position, haven't we? Because Tommy sustained an injury last Saturday, which looked quite nasty at the time.
Yeah, Tommy's he's done well to stay on, really. He's, as I said to you after the game, I think the second goal, even though the game was probably done then because we didn't score. So if we don't score, we're not going to get back into it. But I think the second goal is probably a result of Tommy's immobility after the injury, but fair play to him to stay on. He'd done well when he did stay on, but afterwards I knew he was going to be sore, and he's got a pretty bad war wound on his back around his kidney area. So yeah, he will be struggling for the weekend. So we do need to look at options.
But overall, though, let's try and get these 3 points and give ourselves a lift.
Yeah, no, listen, I think you've seen teams at the top of the league, you've seen teams down the bottom of the league, and on any given day, anybody can win games. I think we've got the squad, we've got the players that can cause Shields as many problems as they cause up, and let's hope on Saturday, on the day that we get that rub of the green, we create more than they do. We're ruthless when we need to be, because as you say, the games are coming thick and fast now, and a win on Saturday would be fantastic.